Okay, you're given this function right here. Ask if it satisfies the criteria for applying the mean value theorem on the closed interval from 1 to 7. And if it does, find the value of c that satisfies the mean value theorem. Now, here's what the mean value theorem says. If f of x is, I think I left out a u here, continuous on the closed interval from a to b, and this function is surely continuous on the closed interval from 1 to 7 because ln of x is defined for all x is greater than 0. And it's differentiable on the open interval from a to b because this derivative would only not be defined if x is equal to 0, and that 0 is not in that interval. If those two conditions are met, then there exists a c between a and b such that f prime of c equals f of b minus f of a all over b minus a. Now, what the heck does that mean? If I draw a little sketch here, and let's just say that we have some function on the closed interval from a to b, and then this point would be a f of a, and this point would be b f of b. If I asked you to find the slope of that line right there, what would you do? Well, you'd say change in y over change in x. That's what this is right here. It's the slope of the secant line joining the endpoints of those intervals. And the mean value theorem that says that somewhere in the interval between a and b, there's a number c such that the derivative at the point where x equals c will have the same slope as that secant line. And you could actually find the equation of that line. It would look like this. This would be the point c f of c, and if you could get the equation of that line, it would be parallel to the secant line. That's what the mean value theorem is really saying. Okay, so for this particular problem, the slope of the secant line is 11 ln of 7 plus 5. That's f of 7 minus f of 1. 11 ln of 5 plus 5, we're subtracting. That's the change in the y in the numerator over the change in the denominator. Okay, and if I remove these parentheses, of course, ln of 1 is 0, so that term disappears. And 5 minus 5 is 0, so it's just 11 ln of 7 over 6. That's the slope of that secant line. And f prime of c, whatever c is 11 over c. And so what the mean value theorem says is that there's a number c between 1 and 7 such that these two expressions are equal. Well, I should point over to here. So 11 over c equals ln of 7 over 6. If you take the reciprocal of both sides, number of reciprocals are equal. And then multiply both sides by 11. And that's where I got the 66. Okay, and that's about 3.08, which is between 1 and 7. So that's your answer right there. Or this is an exact answer. And here's what that looks like. This white graph is the graph of the original function f of x from 1 to 7. And the slope of that line would be gotten by taking 26.405 minus 5 over 7 minus 1. And there's the actual graph of the secant line. And here's the graph of the tangent line at the point where c equals 3.083. It's parallel to the secant line because this line has the slope that's equal to the secant line. Okay, there you go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, post a comment.